defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Ward. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here now, 3rd and 5. The tight end going in motion to the left. On 3rd down, they go with Spears. And for the moment, that's a 1st down, but we do have a marker down. Let's see if this one will hold up. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. They'll send their tight end left. Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. That's caught over the middle by Islematter. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Spears. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll motion the slot man right. On 1st down, it's Ward. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
Tight end on the move left. Play action. Ward. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Alec Islematter. Touchdown Titans. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 24-yard line.
On play action, it's Herbert. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Set. Go. They'll run, and here's Amarian Hatchie. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. And he's in! Nick Chubb, touchdown, LA.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone, first time today.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it, and the Chargers are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Chargers 7.
We go from sorry inside to ready to grab up. The kick to the butt. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking the junk. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my brother, so what are we lacking? I can point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no one do it that. But they send the hound, got me in that.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On first and 10, Ward. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A carry here for Spears, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
A gain of 6 yards, and it's third down.
Out of the gun, Ward. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. That'll be their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They snap it to Ward. And caught left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Titans first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First down, Tennessee.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. Open man down the field. It is held. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Goal, Tennessee.
Give them 27, and it's first and goal. In motion, Okonkwo. Throwing again is Ward. To the pylon, he's pinned. King Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Lion. 5-9. Go. Watch the whip. Hey, easy. We go orange.
Play action now. It's Herbert. He's got a man downfield. That's Johnston. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now here's timeout. You're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
At the 43-yard line.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man.
Green 80. White 80. Hey, Ram.
Herbert now on first down. Another catch there for Johnston. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. The Chargers going to call on the field goal unit now. This one from 52 yards away. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Chargers cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Just like a breaker, I'm addicted to dope. This is cold wood, yeah, people in my coat, no hungry, trying to give me some more. No, I pack this on. Tuck it down on this side like you know the code. If you don't agree, ask the streets on your this 5 there, you already know. Already know I got
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Let's go. Ready?
Now a play fake. Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Moore going in motion. Off the bootleg, it's Ward. Moving to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
It'll be swung out wide to Spears. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third and 2. Here we go. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Third and 2. Ward. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Tajay Spears. Touchdown, Titans.
Joey Sly lining
That
up
is
for
yet
the
another
Commanders.
touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They'll get across the 20, mark them down to the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Set. 380. Why did
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First down.
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver's just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give them the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense break down. And these receivers and the way they can run, they get out into space, they are a handful to track down.
15 yards.
Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On first down, right back to Hampton. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 6.
Set. Camp. Hey, Ray. Hey, go lion. Set.
Herbert to throw. Pushed out to his left. Off he goes.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set.
Hampton trying to work inside. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. He's the veteran Josie Jewell there for the stop.
2 yards.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Set.
Here's Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
380. Bring it out.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Ray, Delta, out. Ready.
On play action now, Herbert. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is Josh Uche. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Trying to be a little too perfect there and hit right at the goal line. Continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap for Wolf. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's Spears. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
What can they do here on third down and 7? From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Their own 48-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
Purple. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It's a big one for the Chargers. 38 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, go. 380. Set.
Now a toss, left side for Hampton. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Go. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
And the Chargers.
About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Set. Go.
They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, ram. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
They'll let Hampton try to run for it. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Second and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Spears. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Derwin James. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw is Ward. He's got his man, complete to Iomanner. And he will score. Alec Iomanner. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Sly now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Joey Sly to kick
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Hampton. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. So that one's good for 29.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Rolling right, showing off for footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Hampton. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one's batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Kappa. Ready?
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
And he'll take it on in. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for two.
The Chargers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Hey, go lion. Go.
Herbert to the air again. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 49-yard line.
Tight end motioning left. Now Ward gonna hold on to it, and he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. To throw is Ward. Here comes the screen to Spears. Well, that helps. Going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll try and run here with Spears. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Blake Gilligan,
the Titans sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. I hit that a little too well. It lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchdown. This is 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll come up now for second down. On play action, it's Herbert. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long.
380. Bring it out. Let's go. Set.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
In these critical moments of the game, like, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Black 80. Black. Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Straight ahead. It's Spears. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll run with Spears. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
It's now fourth down.
I end up back, I end up soft type. Fake up dog type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is the dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more run out. When the finish, everybody come out.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down looming. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Titans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer. Cooped up, toot up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ball and jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it, short small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco? I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Too much undercover, now it's time for the blubber. Blabber, to watch that belly get fatter. Fat boy on a diet, don't try it. Attack yo like a looter in a riot. Fat like a sumo, leaving your face in the grass. You know, I don't take a dulo lightly. Don't just jealous cause you can't outright me. Yo, kick that style, wicked, wow. Happy face, never seen me smile. Rip that mainframe, I'll explain. Like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane, got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain. Like Louis Armstrong, play the trumpet off that and break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad and I'm out in the night too scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane, got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain.
defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters. Without the IR at the end, the reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name?